Hi, guys, and welcome to your December 2019. This is going to be the general love energy read for the beautiful sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, this is a hell of a story that I have to share with you, but we're going to pause and get into some of these introductions before we get started. Thank you for all of my new eyes and ears. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your well wishes. As you know, a week ago yesterday, I came down with a bad bout of food poisoning. As a result, a lot of you guys who have booked personal readings with me, I had to reschedule you to the first available appointment in December. So I apologize for that. I was revved to go and all expecting to work, but it hit me Saturday morning, actually about 3 or 4 hours before my scheduled appointment. So I didn't do the reschedules prior to that because I'm like, oh, this will be okay. It just felt like an upset stomach. And then I got sick in the middle of a reading. So to Miss Hattie, thank you for allowing me to end in the middle of your reading, which sucks. But thank you. So let's hurry up and get started. Which leads me into the keeping up with Marve. If you want to know what's going on with me schedule wise, whether I'm sick, that's going to be where I go, which is the community tab on YouTube and or Facebook. Okay. All of the links to every social media I have is below, as well as every other thing that you need. I encourage you to drop below in the description box. Everything is there, as well as the cards we're going to be using. One last thing is the 11/11 special. It is a $11 reading, 20-minute reading on the 11th of each month. On the 4th of the month, the list will open. Please go on every 4th of the month when that link opens so you can book for the 11th. These are night appointments done in Pacific Standard Time. Once you book, you will get a confirmation with all of the terms and conditions. Let's get started. Okay, so Libra, funny story. Your video was done. At least that's what I thought. Done, edited, ready to go. And as a result, I experienced some issues with my iPad. And in digging around, it was revealed to me that because it cut off in the middle of your original video. So I went back to do like a 5 or 6 minute outro and splice everything together. And guess what? It only recorded maybe 5 minutes of the previous video, but it wouldn't give me a timestamp, and I didn't pay any attention to it. So what originally almost got released to you guys was basically an intro of the first video and an outro of a next video spliced together. You guys would have been like, Marv, what is going on? So I had already moved on, but I had committed your reading by memory. It was amazing because I don't write down anything. Everything is live. So I know for a fact that these were the cards because I had, like I said, it was done. I had titled it. So that just goes to show you when I am definitely one of those. Libra rising and Libra North Node here. I just want to say, when I write something down, it is committed to memory, regardless of whether I'm conscious of it or not. Thank you. So, because of that energy, that lets me know right now that you guys are struggling with some indecision. Now, I know that seems to be something that people give you a bad rap for anyway, right? Sorry, I'm doing my a little bit of this hand cream, just a little bit. You get plagued with that. The funny thing is that when I was tapping into your energy and put this clarifying deck down, which is the Soul's Journeys lesson cards, looky what I got, the indecision card. So when I'm looking at your energy and I see that you're struggling with a decision, indecision is one thing. It relates to what you're going through, Libra, but you're actually, it's not that you are unsure of what you should be doing. You're struggling with letting go. Your particular card is forgiveness for December. And if you see the imagery in this card is an individual that is reaching, you're going to need your spirit, your angel guides, and everybody else to get you to a forgiving place. The indecision here has nothing to do with the fact that you don't know what you want to do. It's because you haven't fully accepted what has happened. Now, looking at your peek at the past, the peek at the past was fine. This wasn't something, which leads me to believe, guys, this wasn't something that came as a result of what happened in the last 6 or 9 months. This thing that has you undecided on how to move forward in this relationship, again, general love energy, is either the energy that surrounds you or what's coming toward you, okay? This is what we're dealing with. Now, passion and flirt. Look at the faces there. There you go. There is a tremendous amount of passion between you guys on a soul level. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. With that being said, when I see the flirt card, that lets me know that the communication between you and that person could be better. The connection here, Libra, is such that it's very hard to stay focused on delivering a message, not on your end, on this person you're connecting with their end. A flirt type of mentality seems to me to resonate with a mutable energy. Doesn't have to be, but this is what I am interpreting. If you're connecting with a mutable person or a person that may have mutable energy in their moon, or if it's not mutable, very impulsive too. So fire in their moon or Mercury or mutable energy. So, mutable fire or mutable, either one of them. So mutable earth being Virgo, mutable water being Pisces, mutable air being Gemini, mutable fire being, what is mutable fire? I just completely drew a blank. Sagittarius, of course. How can I forget that? You could be connecting with either 4 of those, point blank. If this isn't the energy of the other person, then this is the energy that surrounds you that you're giving off, so you can have those in your Mercury or your moon. Why I say that is because there are issues that need to be taken care of here, and a person is very impulsive, or a person is lacking the firmness in which to set forth an action that needs to take place, okay? Move this out of the way. So with that being said, it's always been so much is about the connection and how deep and you being there for the person and that person receiving all of your wonderful gifts. But communication has been often such where they don't communicate well, or maybe you're having some issues with communicating. So that's why it wasn't really an issue. When you find out things are going on, you find out the hard way, because between you two, everything's fine. But the problem lies within the person. Let's go ahead and get into forgiveness, okay? And I am going to read I want you to listen to what you may be going through with forgiving. And I'm going to show you the imagery of the card, okay? It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future, Libra. Just because you had a pattern or a recurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to recur in the future. It is key to be willing and simply ready and cleanly to let go of the past and the hold that it has on you. The past is gone, and it is okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and the now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, Libra, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. Forgiveness is going to be key here, okay? Let's keep, and you're undecided. You're undecided because I know why already, guys. I already know what happens here, but you don't know. So I'm gonna, I think that when we look at the first card being the Four of Pentacles, there is some holding back. And I'm letting you know right now, the heart of the matter is the Eight of Pentacles. There could be some type of financial thing going on that either you don't want the other person to know or the energy coming towards you does not want to know. I just want to go ahead and acknowledge that. But let's get into the love aspect of this. There is some holding back and fear of losing, and you should be. There's been an investment in this relationship, blood, sweat, tears, money. And when I see that the very first card is the Four of Pentacles, that can also let me know that there has been a financial investment in you and this particular person, as far as moving in, helping out with things, investing in things that have a financial pull on you, like home, family, things that two people in relationships invest in. Maybe their children here. So I just want to say that. But again, this speaks to what is being recognized and what has been outlined in the actual description of forgiveness, which is the Ten of Wands. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is here in your energy, Libra. Don't know whether you have that in your chart. It's surrounded around you or coming towards you, or you're connecting with one of those people. What I am saying is that this is fire now. So the burden needs to be let go. In the description that I was just reading, this is that burden. And it's evidence here by evidence of this card that you've been carrying it, Libra. Okay. And that makes sense. I've already spoiled it and showed you that in the heart of the matter, you are very, very focused on attempting to let it go, but you're focusing too much on what took place. See, to you, and this is universal. This is not just what the Libras are going through. A part of you feels like you're so loyal and you did so much. You don't understand why this person will lie and hold things back. But at the same time, I think it's the shock of the fact that everything was fine between you guys and you had to find out something. Now, in my first video that you guys didn't see, I talked about the fact that for all 12 of you guys, for the month of December, I pulled 3 oracle cards that I channeled that is going to be information that we all need. Gateways, miracles, and illumination. Those 3 particular issues or subjects, I gave you a snippet of what that means down in the description box. You're being guided to forgive. And it's incumbent upon you to decide whether it's forgivable. No one can make that decision for you. So we're not going to get into lies and what lies are forgivable, because that depends on the person. Okay? So, but you have to accept what's been done and let it go. You're not holding on to it because you want to. It was the shock of it, and it was the secret or whatever it was itself that you just can't believe. You're like, are you kidding me? It has something to do with a flat out lie, period. And you found out about it last month. It did not reveal itself previously. You found out about it either recently this month in Sagittarius season, but it came out when Mercury was in retrograde in Scorpio last month. This is the truth. There's going to be some new boundaries. You possibly yielded that sort of truth and made some changes. As a result of making some of these changes, there's been some uncomfortable tension and energy between you guys. And it's very tense right now. Unfortunately, though, it had to end. But what ended here, Libra, was you carrying this burden. And if it hasn't happened, it's going to happen. You can't carry on something. The Tower comes because it was an abrupt ending, which lets me know that it was a shock. Something came up, and as a result, you had no choice. But it's not over with. You're going to release that burden of that 10 of Wands. When you get to the 10, you have completed it. This supports that. So the Tower is here to say that yes, it was abrupt. Yes, it was a shock. Yes, you couldn't believe it, but it's livable. I have evidence of that. I'm going to tell it's doable. It's a lie, or it's something that you can forgive. Now again, I'm not getting into the weight of lies. This means more than, no. It is incumbent upon you as an individual, regardless of who's looking and who's listening, to determine what is forgivable to you. Because just like that description said, the only person or people that will matter is you and that person at the end of the day. If there is something that person has conveyed to you that they're sorry, and your heart wants to give them a chance, then you're being guided that you are supposed to be aware of the sights, sounds, smells, and textures and energy of the present moment. When you do this, the past will go away, but you have got to be in a forgiving mindset. And in order to, once you drop that load and let it go and start to accept what happened, and accept the fact that you didn't do it, and accept the fact that it happened to you, and accept this Tower, then rebuilding will start. It had to blow up. The house had to blow up because there needed to be some new boundaries. There needed to be some new rules. There needed to be some truth. And that's what happened. The chemistry is undeniable. That's the reason why that magnetic attraction, that passion, and that flirting, that's the reason why you can't stay away from the person. Don't deny that. Even if you do choose to walk away and it's a full-blown Tower moment, you're going to advance to the Ace. After this 10 of Wands, you're going to advance to the Ace of Wands. So whether that new passionate beginning as a result of letting this go is with this person or without this person, okay, this has been a problem for you because it is a magnetic attraction. But you still have to keep an open mind. And also, this person differed. Definitely. The expectation that you expected from this person is a large part of your disappointment as well. Okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, and this person is completely different than what you would go for. I feel like for some of you, if it wasn't in a difference in how the person looked, it was definitely a what you expected based upon this person. And we do this a lot, and I know I resonate with this. I'm going to tell you, when you are attracted outwardly to a person, you automatically put your expectation on how they're supposed to act on them based upon variables, how they look, their age, what they're doing in their life, their career, what they've accomplished. This person does not act like they should for some of you. Some of you is just plain flat out looks. It would have been someone that you fit. It was someone that you have developed feelings for that you would have never thought. Maybe it was someone that was underneath your nose the entire time. For others of you, you were attracted to the person, maybe not right away. The person grew on you and act completely opposite of what you expected them to act. And last but not least, you have been carrying the energy because of that expectation of an ex here. Half of you are going to release this person that we're talking about and be done with it. The other half of you brought the energy from the previous relationship into this connection, and you act so fast. I'm not dealing with this. I dealt with this already. I'm not dealing with this. That's it. It's over. More power to you, Libra. The problem is that this was a different type of soulmate. This one needed the opportunity, unfortunately, to F up so you can be forced to let the energy of the ex go. Because although some of the themes may be a little bit the same, this person is different. Good, bad, or indifferent, this person is different. So I think because of that, bottom of the deck energy, this was the challenge. The Page of Swords. This is what you are moving away from, both of you guys. And remember, what this says in the book is that this is a challenge. Just because you had this Page of Swords in the past does not mean that you will have that same reoccurring challenge in the future. Some of you, there is children here. That's a page. This page brought forth an obstacle because of a child. Some of you, it just brought forth a integrity issue, a person that just refused to be honest about something. And honestly, it probably wasn't even worth lying about. But people are entitled to come to their own realization about what's deemed a lie and what's not. Don't get me started. I'm not the right candidate for this, okay? Top of the deck energy, which lets me know that you guys are going to continue to talk about this, is that the person is changing. So if the person has come to you, Libra, I'm sorry. I really want us to start again. I made a mistake. It was a gross misjudgment. I don't know how you can ever forgive me. You're being guided to do that, by the way. But if you can just give me another chance, I promise I won't waste your time. I'm in love with you, Libra. Now that I can't make up. So if that's what's going on, they're not lying. This looks like a complete reconciliation. But you can't walk into this reconciliation, Libra, until you process what they've done, accept them for who they are, and move away. And I did pull a clarifier for my honesty card, which of course I already did because this is the third attempt of me doing this video, and that was honesty. So ultimately, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, and that's what you need to forgive, because I know that this was a lie. That needs your forgiveness, and you need to be honest about it. They will be. You're going to get the truth. It's not going to be nice. There may be some things that is going to be clarified that you already know, and there's probably going to be some things that's going to be clarified that you don't know. Either way, when I see truth and honesty in this page, I already know that there may be a little bit more, just a tad bit more truth. But you wanted it, and you're going to get it. Okay? You're going to get it. Wow. So I hope that made sense. Your forgiveness is key. That was what I titled it. Now I have to re-upload it for you guys. I'm going to leave you with Temperance, Sagittarian energy, and the Ace. Just to let you know, we're dealing with earth, we're dealing with fire, we're dealing with air, and water. Earth, fire. All players are on deck. All hands are on deck here. Okay? We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And right here, looking at this Temperance, I know that there's mutable energy that you're dealing with, by the way. I got that in that flirt card, and I got that right there as evidence of this Temperance, because that's the Sagittarius card. So, like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Libra. Forgiveness is key. I certainly hope this resonated with somebody out there. Let me know. I hope that you can forgive this person. If it's forgivable, you make that decision. Don't get in the comments, Marv, this person isn't, then why even say it? It's not worth forgiving. But for those of you who deem this dishonesty forgivable, then this will resonate with you, right? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I'll see you guys here in a couple days. When we do it again, we're going to be finding out what your partner isn't telling you. Please check channel 2 in the next couple of days where I can let you know what's going on in the sky for you. And remember, gateways, miracles, and illumination. If you need a little bit more inspiration, check the description box and read those little snippets of the descriptions of those words, and maybe that'll help. There you go. Bye, Libra.